Alright, let's play the last one, hopefully. I mean, I'm enjoying it so much.
June the 18th, 1399. A gift arrived for me today. A silver cradle. For the mother of two kingdoms. Courtesy of Vitotis. I could not help but laugh as it was carried into the room. Such a work of beauty. For a man who appreciates nothing but war and power, wine and women. Vitotis. I am not sure he ever gave up on his dream of being sole ruler of Lithuania. He certainly never acts like he is Jogaila's subordinate. For the past few years, Jogaila has been rebuilding our war-torn kingdoms, while I have worked to prevent further conflicts from breaking out. All the while, Vitotis has gone on the offensive. He has now gone off to conquer Tatar Ruthenia, where he has befriended a deposed Khan, one Toktamish. Together, he claims, they are going to conquer their way to the Black Sea.
We don't care about this. Ooh, we might actually have to
The
care.
lands of Tatar Ruthenia are ripe for conquest. Let us ride south and capture as many towns as we can. Oh, and, of course, reinstate you to your throne, Dr. Lish. I do overlook the details sometimes.
Alright. This is all Cal. The first town's over here somewhere. Or work for coding. Yep, I want to do that. Oh, you do destroy it, okay.
Thank you for freeing us from the Tatars. We will help you in the fight against the Horde.
Kaj se kise?
Oh, that was a mistake, give me a poetry. Dinjalo! That's all I need is poetry.
Ėmė statytum.
Yeah! Let's see, how else? How do I do this? Excuse me. And we're just gonna speed this up.
To raid and pillage is good for a man's health. But we will both need bases of operations to win this war. I shall make camp to the west. Give me your signal when you are ready to attack.
Trust me, I don't wanna lose your signal, boy.
Speak it.
What we about to do is some cheap.
So, the deposed Toktamish Khan returns as a pawn of our old enemies. What a disgrace.
Hold on, is that based on... Let me see something. I want to see if the trample damage thing is based on the damage. No, I don't get it. What am I playing? Is Lithuanians, man? I want to play as the pose.
Kaj sakysi, eimi kirstu. Klausau.
No. The horde of Genghis Khan approaches. I wonder how powerful it can make these things. $182. Yeah, we'll put the hero up.
Thank you for freeing us from the Tatars. We will help you in the fight against the Horde.
Aš pasiruošęs. Eimi statyti. Sveiki. Eimi statytum.
No more food.
Klausau. Eimi statyti. Sveiki, klausau. Eimi statyti.
Thank you for freeing us from the Tatars. We will help you in the fight against the Horde.
Klausau. Aš pasiruošęs.
Let's see how far
Ką
I
sakysi?
can get it.
Klausau. Eimi statytum. Aš pasiruošęs.
Sveiki. Eimi statyti.
Ką sakysi? Sveiki. Eimi statyti. Ką sakysi? Eimi statyti.
I probably shouldn't be doing this at the start of the campaign, to be honest. I try to enjoy some of the plays.
Thank you for freeing us from the Tatars. We will help you in the fight against the Horde.
Eimi statyti. Klausau. Eimi Aš pasiruošusi. Eimi statyti.
Aš pasiruošęs.
We were doubtful of you at first, but you have proven beyond a doubt that we are better off under your rule. From this day forth, we fight for Lord Vitotus.
Klausau. Klausau.
How much damage? Oh, I'm still saying 25. Why is it doing that same jump? Let's see. So, Crimson does I avoid orange and just destroy everybody else. Like the Golden Horde.
Sveiki. мистатитул.
Что
Эми кирстун.
I want to know.
Эми статитун. Klausau. Tojaus. Эми статитун. Эми статитун. Стойте!
The Christians of Ruthenia have long lived under the Tatar yoke. If you construct monasteries in the towns that lack places of worship, I am sure that the Polish nobility will deem it prudent to aid you in your holy quest.
I don't need the support while I'm doing.
Was this your dream, to rule over an ashen graveyard? We have no choice but to bow. But once the Horde arrive, I hope that they squash you like the dung fly you are.
The Horde's like on the other side of the mountain. Just annoying.
All of Tatar Ruthenia will soon be mine! But I wonder, why stop here? With the Pope's support, I shall call a crusade against the Tartars and drive them back to Asia!
I hope that you do not refer to me. I am Mongol, not Tartar. Big difference.
They're across the, I'm guessing. I don't want to destroy Orange just yet. I want to get to Yellow, but there's no way to create a transport ship to get to him. Unless you have to destroy Orange first. Actually, no, I know how to get to it.
You must be proud to have taken so much land from us while we were busy elsewhere, Lithuania. Now, enough child's play. Meet me in the field by the Voskla River. I will give you 3 days to prepare your forces.
Excellent. Then we have time to muster every last man that we can find. Let us crush these Tartars once and for all!
Sveiki.
Where's the button?
My men will ride you here to battle.
The time has come! Let us crush the Golden Horde once and for all!
It's not gonna take that much.
So.
Man, this place got wiped clean. But this is considered as a good counter against Rams. Just gap the walls by one block. It doesn't go through your single walls, which logically makes a lot of sense. Where's Gray? Gray's still alive now. They would lay waste.
My nobles are eager to fight for you, Vitotas. But I grow concerned. Is Ruthenia not enough? Must you conquer all of Asia to satisfy your vanity?
You guys got that instantaneous sheet on. This is gonna be a
Кайсы-кисы. Эми статиту. Узол, давали. Узол, господи.
Nobody gets spared in these parts. Yeah, mate.
The Tartars flee the battlefield! After them, men! Slaughter them and scatter them to the wind! For Lithuania!
I was like, they just disappeared. I think the hero just disappeared.
We shall ride with you to victory, Lord Vitotas.
You should have attacked 3 days ago, Vitotas, before Edgar's second army arrived. Instead, you walked right into our trap. Turn around, men! Slaughter them! Leave none alive!
Кайсы-кисы. Давали. Эми.
I'm like, where do all my horses go?
Кайсы-кисы. Ушапи.
I ain't escaped across the first bridge mistake.
Aš pasiruošęs. Eimi. Eimi statyti.
Hold on. Alright. Up strong? But then the despawn, they do. But you can basically wipe them out. Dang. Oh, okay. I figured you can do that. You can basically stand on top of the trigger. I want to get across back the bridge. Who else do I need to destroy? But I need to complete.
Closer. Aim statito.
Closou.
Like, do I really have to skate across the back bridge? Man, that's no fun.
What a sight! With this new stronghold, we can benefit from the trade on the Black Sea.
Yeah, it seems like the only option is to skate across back to the bridge, which sucks. And I'm not gonna do all that, just kill them all. It'll take too long.
Kaysa giysin.
My army obliterated! Those blasted Tartars lured me into a position where they could surround me! A brilliant tactic, but not one you want to be on the receiving end of.
June the 22nd, 1399. I have received no news of Vitotus's escapades in Ruthenia for some days now. I pray that he is successful. And yet, I fear that his insatiable hunger for power will be the downfall of everything I have striven for. But for now, I must not worry about Vitotus. I have more pressing worries. And my mind is racing with fear and anticipation. My body swells and aches and changes. To walk is exhausting, and to lie down is no relief. For days I have written in this journal to keep my mind occupied. But now I can barely even do that. Any day now, I will give birth to my first child, Jogaila's firstborn. The heir of 2 kingdoms, whose union I have worked so hard to foster. I look out of the window, breathing the crisp morning air. Kraków is beautiful in its thin dress of mist and sunlight. The Vistula glitters. Birds sing their praises to God, from trees and bushes and tufts of grass. And for just a short moment, it seems as though every thread in the fabric of reality is made of gold, glowing and glittering like never before. Any day now.
Their mission? Yes. Man, how long is this campaign? Hold on, we're gonna look at it. Okay. It's pretty long.
June the 3rd, 1410. It has been years since I last entered this room. I always expect her to be lying there, with our daughter on her breast, in that bed now covered with dust. Smiling, glowing the way only they can who know in their bones that their days on earth are numbered. My Jadwiga. Her heart was broken one time too many after our daughter died, only 4 days old. Jadwiga was sick with grief, and with a fever that would not pass. But despite it all, she held true to her duty through that youthful twilight. She told me to marry again, to marry a granddaughter of the legendary Polish king Casimir the Great. This, she said, would strengthen my claim to Poland's throne once she was gone, and prevent another civil war. I had broken her heart when I took her from Prince William. I had broken it again when the child I gave her died in her arms. To obey this desire was the least I could do. She died just 2 weeks after our daughter.
So why does this dude change accents?
Much has changed since then. Poland and Lithuania have grown stronger together. Now, the time has come for us to not only survive, but to conquer our old enemies. We are at war again with the Teutonic Order. But we no longer cower from their discipline and military prowess. We strive to match it. We march now on Marienburg, the Teutonic capital. Once the dust settles on the ruins of that fortress, the union of Poland and Lithuania, the wedding ring of Jadwiga, will stand stronger than ever before.
You know, this joke went from speaking Lithuanian to speaking Spanish. That's what it sounds like. Oh boy. You will soon have to deal with the main Teutonic army. To prevail, you must first increase the size of your army. You can do this by hiring mercenaries who will join you at the final battle and by taking Teutonic fortresses which will feed the Polish soldiers besieging it. Sacking Prussia will also reduce the strength of its army in the final. You will most likely not have time to complete all secondary objectives, but each one will increase your chances of victory in the final battle. You know, this is, I'm not gonna read all that. Okay, we don't need roads where we're going.
Our forces are tied up in sieges throughout Prussia.
What do I want to spam?
We must secure these lands and hire as many mercenaries as possible before we face the Teutons.
Okay, the question now I have is with Siege, you can technically nuke stuff from afar with just Siege. No, I don't think I have it.
Rozkazania.
Let me see, hold on, let me go here.
Sprawiacz. Tak, drwal.
Let us ravage these lands. I have been itching for a fight for months.
I don't think I have it for this one. What sucks? So,
Witajcie.
this will do. Get a blacksmith down. We're using bows because I want to nuke stuff from afar.
Gotów jestem. Zbieracz. Witajcie, zbieracz.
Gotowam jest. Zbieracz.
Man, look at that food just wrapped up. Hey, so 600 damage practically.
Witajcie.
So I don't really spam
Jestem sprawiaczką.
this. Alright, that's all we need. Okay, who can I hit from over here?
Naprzód! Do broni! Atakujmy!
The fact that you can hit all over here is amazing.
Do broni! Naprzód! Atakujmy!
Yeah, because it got light up behind the arrows. This is so broken. This is sniping. Yes, yes. Let me build nothing.
Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką.
Start the siege, castle warfare. I should do that with every campaign here on Castle Warfare.
Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Because now that the line of sight has been, like, you know, cleared, just hit stuff from far away. Yeah, Castle's way more insane. I was gonna do like.
Jestem sprawiaczką.
Because the castle's the only set of arrows that actually go through more than one person. It's just kind of silly. Well, not necessarily silly, but it's silly because.
Tis but a scratch. I will be fine. Just get me back to camp and fill my goblet.
Jestem sprawiaczką.
I wonder if we could just turn against everybody.
Jestem sprawiaczką. Gotowa jest, tak? Rozkazania? Natychmiast wykonam. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak też uczynię. Jestem sprawiaczką.
Castle Warfare.
Pojmuję. Natychmiast wykonam. Pojmuję. Tak.
I don't know why I have such a.
Jestem sprawiaczką.
This castle is ours. Its Polish besiegers will join us in battle against the Teutonic Order when the time comes.
Nah, I'm not feeling too friendly right now. There wasn't everyone's an enemy. Except, yeah, it was an enemy. Alright.
Tak też uczynię. Tak. Natychmiast wykonam. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak też uczynię. Tak.
What's back here? Wait, hold on. Oops, not that. Let me put them back on allies, because it might. I don't want to mess up the triggers. Even though it pains me.
Pojmuję.
Do waszych usług.
What did I do here? Compete as many objectives as possible for the time and.
This castle is ours. Its Polish besiegers will join us in battle against the Teutonic Order when the time comes.
Yeah, they must be back here. Let's see. Yep. Oh wow, that's a big spoil. I wanted to destroy everybody. Why can't I do that? serve as an ally.
Tak. Rozkazania?
Jakieś rozkazania?
Witajcie.
Yep, you're going to start chopping these trees down.
Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Natychmiast wykonam. Pojmuję. Drwal. Rozkazania. Drwal.
Rozkazania. Sprawiacz.
The coding is sometimes stupid. Chopping way to the action. Actually, siege on it. I
Gotowa
might just do it than doing this traditional way. Let's see.
Jestem sprawiaczką.
I can see the banners of the Lizard Union among the enemy ranks. These knights have always had connections to Poland. If we can reach their leader, we may be able to convince him to stand his forces down.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, you can't do that. Alright, game.
Witajcie. Sprawiacz.
Now we're going straight to the heart of action.
Gotów jestem. Sprawiacz. Natychmiast wykonam. Sprawiacz. Tak. Sprawiacz. Drwal. Tak też
Break
uczynię.
the game.
Sprawiacz.
Like doing things like this.
Rozkazania. Natychmiast wykonam. Tak też uczynię. Drwal.
Oh, village over here.
Tak. Tak.
Duck.
Natychmiast wykonam.
Can I just do it the same way? Nope. Gotta wait.
Tak też uczynię. Jestem sprawiaczką. Natychmiast wykonam. Tak. Tak też uczynię. Pojmuję. Jestem sprawiaczką. Rozkazania?
Owszem. Dobrze, tak uczynię.
Natychmiast wykonam. Jestem sprawiaczką. 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 Jestem sprawiaczką.
Grandmaster has fallen!
It would have been nice to see that big battle in 14 minutes and wait, skip to it. Nah. Did they all just die like that?
Witajcie. Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz.
This is one of my IR cheats.
Tak. Pojmuję. Sprawiacz. Tak też uczynię. Sprawiacz.
Oh, the mercenaries, they're enemies too.
Natychmiast wykonam. Tak też uczynię. Natychmiast wykonam. Tak.
My goodness.
Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz.
Maybe I've been like looking down on the tower for a little too long.
Sprawiacz. 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 Sprawiacz.
Our brave leader, Yogaila, has been wounded. Bring him back to camp and tend to his injuries.
Tak.
He's but a scratch. I will be fine. Just get me back to camp and fill my goblet.
Sprawiacz. Sprawiacz.
Goodness.
Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Gotowam jest. Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Jestem
How much damage does
sprawiaczką.
this do now?
Rozkazania. Pojmuję. Jestem sprawiaczką. Witajcie. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką. Jestem sprawiaczką.
The land is covered with red. Lay waste. Oh yeah, let me get an orange as well. Enemy. There. Okay, they are going to the Crusader Knight. But only by like a couple damage.
Jakieś rozkazania? Do broni! Atakujmy!
The world will only understand red. Can I shoot off? Can I shoot these? Okay, I'm like, what happened?
Witajcie. Rozkazania. Sprawiacz.
The world of wood.
Rozkazania? Łowię zwierzynę. Tak, łowię zwierzynę. Łowię zwierzynę. Gotowam jest. Rozkazania? Jestem sprawiaczką. Tak. Natychmiast wykonam.
Prussia is under our control. Let us march on the Teutonic capital.
Yogaila, my scouts inform me that the Teutons have camped near the village of Grunwald, right on the road to Marienburg.
Owszem.
So,
They're
we
gone.
will force a battle before we reach their capital. Very well. Our ranks are filled and morale is high. We will meet the order in the field.
There is no order. They've been eradicated.
The pagan king has decided to face us at last. I was starting to think that you had fled back to Poland. Form ranks, men! I shall take the right flank with my Lithuanian forces. I have a plan that I want to try out.
My lord, 2 riders are approaching from the Teutonic camp.
Our Grand Master sends these 2 swords to you, King Jogaila. He says that they will prove useful, if you ever muster the courage to face him.
What time is it?
Tell your master that he has waited long enough. I will return these swords to him, lodged in 2 of his commanders. The time has come! Charge, men! For God and Poland!
I don't think the developers ever took into consideration that somebody was going to cheat. Otherwise, it would have been nice to have a moment, like option to skip through all the chatter and just go into battle, but I guess not. That's what I like about the old campaigns better. It's way more entertaining. You get to bully the computer, have fun. This is not fun. They're gone, so that doesn't matter. Defeat the Teutonic Order? Had I not defeated it? I they're defeated.
The Teutons are sending another wave towards us! Pull back, men! Let us feign a retreat to lure the Teutons out of formation. And then turn and charge them when they are vulnerable! The Lithuanians are fleeing the battle! Run them down! The Teutons are sending another wave towards us! My plan worked. Return to the battlefield and charge once more into the Crusader lines!
It would have been nice to see all that, but nope.
We should have prevailed by now. But we shall turn the tide with one final valiant push. Ride, my knights! Ride with me into the fray! The Teutonic Order is retreating, and nearly all of their knights lie slain! We have claimed a magnificent victory today, men.
Witajcie, Drwal.
Trash.
We were able to take the fortress of Marienburg. But in the end, it did not matter. The Teutons were crushed. Their masters lay slain on the fields of Grunwald, and the Order would never truly recover. We held a wild celebration. Vytautas was more drunk with pride, joy, and wine than anyone else after that Tatar maneuver that helped win the battle. After a few hours, I could no longer stand the heat of that great tent. The shouting and the music and the laughter of so many victorious men. I slipped out into the darkness, down to a small stream near our camp. I sat there in silence, giving thanks to God for our victory, and listening to the murmur of the stream and the cold evening wind. I could not help but think of her then, my Jadwiga, who made all this possible. I lost you too soon. And Poland lost its brightest star. But now, at last, I know that your dream will live on. For you could not. bell tolling there. A friar, somewhere in the distance, hailing the arrival of the night with that deep, resounding music. It has been a long time since I noticed such things. The little things of beauty that season our days of war and toil and make them almost palatable.
Alright, Age of Empires Diz, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you really think that the player base truly cares about a sob story? Like, the most memorable campaign out of the entirety of Age of Empires 2 is probably the Genghis Khan campaign. Because it was by far the most, well, at least in my opinion, the most interesting and the most exciting campaign out of all of them. Sure, you had Attila, which was alright, Elsa is alright, you know. But the Mongols, Genghis Khan, ooh, told such an interesting story, and you get to like attack China, the Great Wall of China. Like, what? Nobody cares about a sob story. I'm only playing through these DLCs because I bought them. I only bought it. I regret it. I could spend about $5 on something better.